Taking work to bed at night? Feeling busy but not very accomplished? Overwhelmed the minute you hit the start button? Well, today we're living with a paradox. It's both easier and harder to achieve extraordinary productivity. Why easier? Because of all the great technology, instant communication, and unlimited amounts of information at our fingertips. Why harder? Because of exactly those same things. But when we dig a little deeper, we find three specific reasons why it's harder. First, it used to be that only a few decisions were required to get the job done. Today, our jobs require us to make decisions all day long. And in trying to address them all, we don't stop to consider the value of the decisions we're making. We just react. And sometimes the most important decisions just pass us by. Second, our attention is under unprecedented attack. Did you know that the average office worker gets only 3 minutes of work time before being interrupted? Every tweet, ding, and beep is designed to distract us from the important things we should be focused on. And current science tells us that our brains are wired for distraction. Think about it. If our ancestors hadn't been programmed to react to the urgencies of their time, we wouldn't have survived. Today's stream of urgencies isn't as life-threatening, but the effect on us is the same. Science also tells us that the brain's ability to think is overridden by the need to react. For instance, a doctor and expert on attention deficit disorder says that recently people have come to him thinking they have ADD because they can't focus or concentrate. They don't have ADD, he says. They just have a severe case of modern life. You know, a large percentage of the workforce today is paid to think. We've moved from the industrial age of manual labor to the knowledge age of mental labor. And just when we need our minds the most, our ability to think is under attack. The third reason is that the pressure to make good decisions while our attention is under attack drains our energy. It's exhausting. We come to work burned out and disengaged. We're not able to give our best, even if we wanted to. And we're paying the price. Let me show you what I mean. In a survey we conducted recently, over 350,000 people reported they spend only 60% of their attention and energy on what they perceive to be important things, and 40% on what they perceive to be unimportant and irrelevant things. 40%! That's almost half the workday. So what do these numbers really mean? It means that if a full-time employee works 2,000 hours a year, 800 of those hours may be wasted. And if that employee earns $30 an hour, those wasted hours have cost your organization $24,000. Let's say you have 500 employees. That adds up to $12 million per year. Imagine what even a 10% shift would mean to you and your organization. So what's the answer? Well, the answer is built on our premise that people have the potential to achieve extraordinary things. Now, becoming extraordinary isn't about trying to get everything done. It's about getting the right things done without burning out. And in today's world, doing that cannot be solved with time management alone. Today's world requires the critical skills of decision management, attention management, and energy management. With these skills, we will tap our potential for extraordinary. Without them, we will continue to be buried alive. Based on 30 years of experience in productivity and recent partnerships with leading doctors and brain scientists, we have identified the 5 key choices that will equip people with these critical skills in the 21st century. Here's our promise. If you make all 5 choices consistently, you, your team, and organization are ensured to get the right things done to achieve extraordinary results. These 5 choices provide the critical tools of decision, attention, and energy management, which are the requirements in today's world to get the right things done and feel accomplished enough to bring your best self to work. You know, making these choices may seem like common sense, but knowing how to make them is not common practice. The 5 choices is a process that needs to be masterfully installed and consistently implemented. At FranklinCovey, we have the knowledge and experience in place to coach your people, your teams, and your organizations to achieve extraordinary productivity.